And the question is, should God do it for us? Will we remember to say thank you? Now that nothing major has happened, you can say, oh, Pastor, be rest assured, I will do it. But let me call your attention to the little one that you are not doing. That small business that you are doing, that He has blessed you so far, if for nothing at all, if they are counting the unemployed people in Ghana, you are not part by the grace of God. You are able to get what to eat. You are able to buy credit on your phone. You are able to pay your utilities. Let me ask you, have you been faithful with your tithing? Have you been faithful in honoring Him with your substance in the area of offering? In the local palace, there is a statement that says, to quote, says that Nia onya kitwana omawo omono nakesia omosubewa. To wit, the one who has little and is able to share with you is the one that you can be guaranteed that should he have more, he will share with you. All I'm saying is, in as much as we are taking the actions and trusting God through the process, hoping that we will have the evidence of increase, let us also not forget that God is still being good to us. And so whilst He is being good to us, we will take time now and show Him that we are grateful. Sometimes you hear people make statements like, oh, the church likes talking about money. The truth of the matter is, the church doesn't really talk about money. What they typically drum home is your covenant act with God. Now, the Bible you read is a book of covenant. That is why it's called testament. Testament simply means covenant. Covenant is an old word for testament. So when we say New Testament or Old Testament, we are talking about covenant. Apam dada ni apam fufro. And that's what the Bible is divided into two. So when you pick up your Bible, can I have your Bible for illustration? When you pick up your Bible, you have taken what we call a book of testament. This book is about apam testament, covenant, which should hint you to the fact that your walk with God is not complete if you don't understand testament, covenant. Now, we don't force people to have covenant with God. We teach them to understand what it means to have covenant with Him, so that they can freely walk in the covenant. Now, let us not go so far. The guys we see out there, the ones we have tagged them the Sakawa boys, how many of you know that they are in covenant? That is why they are seeing the blessings they are seeing. Normal guy like you, he doesn't have 2 heads, he doesn't have 3 hands, he doesn't have 4 legs. Normal human being just like you. And then this guy comes to tell the friends that, you know what, I want to go and see one Baba somewhere. I want to go and see somebody somewhere. And then this guy goes to see that somebody. Goes through every ritual he or she would have to go through. This guy returns home. What does he do? How do you increase? You take an action, you allow the process, and then you see the evidence. When you are asleep in the evening, he is up. What is he doing? He is taking action, typing on the net, talking to whoever he can talk to. He's a man, but he says he's a girl. Changes his name from Daniel to Daniela, and he's coming. He's taking action. Now, the confidence with which this guy is taking the action is because of the covenant he has gone to enact with the Baba he went to see. He knows the covenant will speak. His confidence is in the fact that Baba has him covered. His confidence is in the fact that Baba will make sure that everything will work out. So he puts in the action and then allows process. 1 month, nothing is happening. 2 months, nothing is happening. And you hear him saying, Charlie, man still no heat. Oh, we are trusting God. The thing will happen. Man, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months. By the time the guy hits 7 months, the next thing you see is he's popping champagne. He has driven a Camry or a Toyota Corolla. Everybody begins to jubilate. He's celebrating. Wow. And what would they say? You say God has done it. I'm drawing your attention to something. You and I know God didn't do it. It is not God. God doesn't bless the Sakawa boy. God didn't do it. But this is it. The covenant spoke.
Okay.
And guess what? After he has landed the Toyota Camry or the Toyota Corolla, what do you think you do next? You go back to Baba.
Upgrade.
And kneel down and say, Baba, thank you. This is the evidence of what your power has produced for me. But Baba, there's a higher level to this one. I have seen Corolla, I have seen Camry. But Baba, upgrade the thing. I want to see Range Rover. Baba says, this is a small one. All you need to do is to increase the sacrifice. Is that not it? Increase the sacrifice. So that if the first one, what you took was the size of a goat, now bring a cow. And so this guy will rally the money, go and buy a cow, take it to Baba, say, Baba, your son has come. He said, oh my son, you don't do well. I said, thank you. I said, Baba, this is the cow. Then he goes through another form of ritual and sacrifice. A covenant has been activated. Guess what? What do you think you go do? You go back to the same process. How do you increase? Action, process, evidence. You go back again. Are you not shocked that a whole human being in his right thinking, will wire such an amount of money to somebody he doesn't know? Doesn't it shock you? That you deceive a man that you are a woman. What exactly would you tell the person for the person to wire $30,000 into your account? Think about it again. If it was that easy, then every one of us should have broken through. Think about it again. So their breakthrough is hinged on the fact that there is something working behind the scenes for them. The more they want, the more they sacrifice, the more they input in covenant. It is only in the church when you mention covenant, people look at you funny. Say, the pastor wants to collect money. What else should we collect from you? The head of your mother? Or we should collect the tail of a crocodile, which one will we collect? In the spiritual realm, the principles are the same. You will have to sow a seed, there must be an action, there will have to be a process, and then there will be the result. But that only brings normal results. That is why if you look at the work you are doing, you are taking action, you are going through the process, and you are seeing results at the end of the month. Today being the 30th of March, if you're already working in the corporate world, you've already received your salary. Because by the 24th, 25th, 26th, your account will be credited. I know this one because I work in the bank. So by now, your salary should have hit your account. But you know that that salary they are giving you, it will take you not less than 10 to 12 years to be able to put money together to go and buy a car. You know. No matter how good a manager you are, somebody saying 10 years is not even enough. No matter how good a manager you are, you know for a fact that this particular one, because by the time you take out your this, you take out your that, you take out your this, you take out your that, what you are left with?
Nice.
Somebody say please. It can't do anything. In fact, some of you, it is so even dangerous that your savings account doesn't have anything to your name. Your bankers don't even know you exist. That is when you go the normal way. But when the guy look at all of us, he says, no, I don't want to go to the normal way. I need to shift gears. And by shifting gears, he has to go to a higher authority. And that's why he goes to see Baba. If we as children of God continue to live normal, we will end up leaving this earth and we think God was not good to us. We will exit this earth and we will think, oh, I have served God. No. We need to engage our God in a covenant. All I'm telling you is begin to see God as your source and not man. There is no way the Sakawa boy will make it without a covenant.